Get ready, the Red Skelton Museum in Vincennes hosting a comic spotlight next weekend, and you're invited to get in on the fun.
Yeah, joining us live in studio this morning, Ann Pratt with the Red Skelton Museum, and Jeff Batts, one of the comedians who will be performing during the event. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, guys.
Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having us.
So, Ann, we're going to start with you first. Just talk to us a little bit about the upcoming comic spotlight.
Well, we're just really excited to get Jeff and his crew in here with the comic invasion, and just extra special is the fact that they're going to be filming it for a TV special, and that just has never happened for us before.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, Jeff, you are a funny guy. I saw some of your stuff.
It helps when you're a stand-up comedian to be funny.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's
it's not
good
a bad,
for the
it's
job,
not a
right?
bad thing.
Talk to us a little bit about your act. What can people expect?
Well, it's been described as full contact comedy because I take it to the people. I mean, I don't stay on stage. It's, you know, the cameramen that will be there that night will earn their money to try to follow me around. Very high energy. You never know what's going to happen because I can't even spell ADHD, but I have it. So I never know what I'm going to say. I don't know what's going to come out next, and I think the audience appreciates that. There's no telling what direction the show is going to go into, and it adds a little sense of danger to it. But we've got 3 other comedians coming in that are past winners of Indiana's Funniest. Helium Comedy Club in Indy hosts a contest every year, the funniest in Indiana. We've got 3 of those winners that are going to be opening for me on Saturday night, next Saturday night, the 18th, and so it's going to be great. It's a little different than what they've had in the past at the Red Skelton, and this is going to be comedy club humor, like if you went to the City to the Improv or the Funny Bone. It's going to be that kind of comedy. Now, it's not going to be dirty or vulgar, but it is going to be adult humor for 18 and older. But it's going to be a great show that we're filming for a comedy special and for our TV series Comic Invasion.
And what does it mean to you, obviously, Red Skelton Museum, a big thing. What does it mean to get to perform there?
Well, I've just kind of landed on there. I was driving around looking for locations for our TV series Comic Invasion, and I landed in Vincennes. In Comic Invasion, I landed there. And man, I walked in and saw that theater, and I saw that bust of Red on the side of the building, went in and saw the museum and everything, and I just fell in love with it. I got goosebumps because, Red was a little before my time, of course, but I do remember when I was a little boy watching him on some of my favorite TV shows. He was a giant in the industry, and so it's an honor. The theater's beautiful. It's not your typical theater in a small town. It's a big, beautiful theater. I'm very excited, and so are the other comedians. And we're going to film the whole thing, and it's going to end up on your TV sets or on your phones, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Incredible.
We have a clip that we want to show people of your routine. Now, this is you doing an impression. You do impressions,
I do impressions. I do characters. I do impressions,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Sweaty Elvis.
Sweaty, not regular Elvis. This is Sweaty Elvis.
Sweaty Elvis. Roll it.
Just incredible. Hilarious.
Where did that come from?
Well, there was a time in Elvis's career, we all remember, he had a little bit of a weight problem, and he would sweat. He would really get into it. And that was the thing I respected about Elvis, that no matter what, whether it was young Elvis, old Elvis, he always engaged with the crowd. He always had a lot of energy, and he was just a great performer. And I just like to bring a little bit of that to the audience, and I like to go out into the audience and touch him. And even so many years after his passing, the audience still responds like crazy to Elvis. They do. They love it. Yeah.
And obviously having a live audience there is a big deal. What does it mean to have those people there in the crowd? How does it energize you?
Well, that's what brings the energy. I do have a lot of energy. I mean, it's 6 in the morning, or for my time, it's like 5 in the morning. And I was driving over here, and I've got a comedian car, right? And the clock just said, instead of the time, it said WTF. It's like, who's driving this? Someone has stolen this car, because it's normally parked at this time. But I get the energy from the crowd.
Yeah.
They bring it, and then I turn it around towards them.
Incredible.
And that's the big.
I feel like
nice
I got to
part.
be in that crowd.
I know. I mean, this is just exciting just to hear you talk about it. So real quick, how long have you been doing comedy?
Well, I started doing comedy 35 years ago, and then took a break for like 20 years to raise kids.
Yeah.
You know, kids first, and now I'm raising grandkids. But I'm going out on the road doing stand-up, and folks that want to come to the show, their tickets still available. They can, when they put in at the end when they're buying their tickets, if they put in WTWO as a promo code, they get 20% off.
Awesome.
WTWO, and tickets start at $18.
All right, we have
Awesome.
the QR code right there on the screen. You can also click there. Once again, the Comic Spotlight event next Saturday, October 18th, Red Skelton Performing Arts Center in Vincennes. It starts at
7:30.
7:30
Eastern time. Yeah.
Very awesome.
So you can get tickets and more information at the Red Skelton Museum website.